What's going on, everybody? This is Skyhawk7 here, and welcome back to another episode of Reassembly. In the last episode, we did more upgrades to our ship and captured more territory, and that is about it. I'm gonna just jump straight into it, and okay, run this way. Ooh, starting off with some action already. Then again, this game is always action, which is what I kind of love about this game. Well, kind of. Ugh, no. Well, this is what I love about this game. You will serve me well. No, you just did not just do that. You just stole all my resources. Well, at least I got some back. Guess you'll have to pay with your soul. Sell. That's right, that's a new thing. It's not like a soul, it's just sell. It's like a way to say it in a different language. I don't know what language, but yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, really? Where were we even going? I reckon we should go just up here. The orange territory is full of a lot of ships that are unshielded, which is a good thing. Because that means you can get a lot of kills and stuff like that. Hey, good news. I just finished my PA playthrough at least. Well, yeah. Oh, resource galore. Give me all them resources. Yum. You thought you could try and kill me? Well, you failed. And you paid the price with your blood. Or your parts, I should say. This is, there is no blood out here. At least I'd like to hope not. That'd be kind of scary if there was suddenly just blood there. It's like, what? The humans. The age of the humans has arrived. I'm just gonna add more missiles because you can never have too much missiles, really. Or can you? Dun dun dun. So for those who don't tune in to my Reassembly I'm getting all my games mixed up. Those who don't tune in to my PA playthrough and the last episode of it, school is starting soon. Wonderful, I know, right? It's not like I'll put a hamper on my recording efforts though, because it's not like I record that much anyway these days. But I will probably soon, because I mean, as you might have heard, or you might have not heard, I now have Saudi Vegas, so I can actually do some nice editing and do all the stuff I want to. Not like I'll smooth out issues though, because I don't know how you do that till I learn. Well, I don't know. And you might have also not heard that I cannot, unfortunately, play Kerbal. So instead I'll just be playing RimWorld and Half-Life 1 because I've never played that game before. And yeah, which might make people freak out. I played like the first mission of the beginning one, like to the first loading screen, and then Half-Life 2 crashed because, well, let's just say somehow in the days of my illegalization of games and stuff, I got Gary's mod, the really good one where you had the toy box. I don't remember exactly what it was called, and you could just get all the mods and stuff right there, right then, and it was wonderful. And hey, Gary's mod at the moment is still really good. All the different game modes you can do and stuff like that, which I might actually think about doing if I had someone to do it with, because that's the one thing it feels kind of weird just me doing it by myself. Also, I got a tip I should say, from a certain person. Well, that was interesting. I alt-tabbed and perhaps crashed. But anyway, I got the information I needed, and that was that the info that helped me came from a certain alien gamer, and that guy gave me a bit of insight, a nice little bit of information regarding the concept behind like this extra designs. So apparently any designs that you make and you put into here gets integrated into your fleet designs, which is kind of awesome. Then again, they'd normally my theory behind this is though they'd probably like building things that cost less because they want more ships to get more resources faster rather than the other way around, really. So yeah, that's why they probably don't build the too large of ships. I was also nagged by a few people to get a factory module on my ship, and I had to explain that I don't think I kind of want a factory module at the moment, because the first thing I want to the first thing I want to upgrade is my offensive and defensive capability. What kind of mothership would I be if all of my like, I don't know, underlings, I guess, or whatever the hell you want to call them, all of my fleet, if my fleet was just instantly destroyed because I didn't have the capability to defend them, and they weren't good enough, you know? At the moment, I want to use as much resources as I can to upgrading myself to the limit. Then, well, I'm not going to upgrade myself fully to the limit without worrying about a factory block. I'll get one on soon, and I'll probably max supersize this design and then use this ship, which only costs, at the moment at least, 1,480 resources to build. So that hell. My gosh, I hate this particular faction. They are so annoying because they teleport everywhere and stuff like that. There's wreckage here. That's how ridiculous they are. They probably did that. Or maybe I did. I don't remember. Okay. Wow, I destroyed his entire ship besides the one part that I needed to destroy. That's hilarious. Come back here. Okay, there's a big ship there. We need to keep zoomed out, just so in our surroundings we are aware of our surroundings. That is a rapid fire beam that I do want to try and avoid as much of as possible. Let's open a barrage on them so we can take him out. Let's take this guy out. He's not going anywhere near our resources, and let's move in for our resources that we just took. So there we go. There is an outpost up here. Wonderful. Wunderbar. I don't know if I should... I'm wondering if I should just go back right now, so that I don't screw myself over and lose now 1,200 resources. Yeah, I'm going back. Oh, screw that. Nope. As easy as you are to kill, you are still menacing as all hell. Oh yeah, I'm sorry if that fraps counter is annoying you. I just don't want to get rid of it just in case it crashes again for some odd reason. I don't know why it crashed, probably to do with alt tabbing, but I'm not so sure. It's never really happened before. Well, in that type, just crashed out of nowhere. It's usually just crashed because I've overtaxed it and stuff like that, when I tested it and stuff like that. Okay. There we go. That is wonderful. I had to restrain myself from saying wunderbar. I don't know why I want to say it so much. It's not like I am whatever language that is even. I don't want to say German. Well, it is German, but I think it is German. I know I'm probably going to be wrong, and then I'm going to get crept on the comments going, oh no, what the hell are you saying? You disgrace my country with your wrongness of saying the wrong word. Yeah. Damn it, one short. That sucks. That always sucks when you're like a tiny bit of resources short. I'm gonna save this. We're just gonna quickly bind all of these to... What did I have them on? Point defense? Ew. Ah, screw it, why not? I love it how they're all on the front though. All my weapons are on the front. You know, If you can put weapons on the inside, that kind of gives me an idea for a ship design. Put like a missile rack on the interior of the ship. Oh yeah, I'm getting ideas of filling my vision, rushing through my veins. The one, it's not so much the teleportation that annoys me, it's their disturbing rate at which they can, basically you might as well say reproduce, and the way that they can just assimilate technology at will. Like, you saw that one back there, where it had like rapid fire cannons on itself, because it just picked them up from some rubble of a ship. Probably orange faction that it encountered. Oh no, it was green, I think. So it's probably ours. And it's annoying when they do the spinny thing, because the missiles for some odd reason have a hard time tracking when they spin. Oh look, red faction. So we're gonna get ourselves into a small firefight here between a few kind of same superior level design as me. Yes, while they are small, what these guys lack in defensive capability, they make up for definitely in offensive. They are vicious, these guys. If you run into too many of them, you can get swamped so easily. The problem is too, is that it's not just like that their offensive capability is so good, it's short range, so they'll just usually rush you. As soon as they get close, it's over. Unless you have like a crap ton of shields, you ain't surviving that. There is a turtle here, which I want to take out. Oh dear. But of course I can't get through his shields, especially when he keeps ducking behind cover like a little wimp he is. I got one at least. Not the ship I was intending to target. Still, do these things even give me? Yeah, they do give resources. I was about to say, no point killing them if they don't give me resources. Got to get something out of it, besides the thrill of destroying something. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Hallelujah. Okay, got more resources, so we're gonna probably just slap a few more of these on. We actually got a crap ton we can use. Do you want to put more missiles or more turrets? Probably more turrets. Like defending my rear, maybe? Yeah, I need rear defense. Actually, no. No. Hold the horse. Hold the horse. Hold the phone. We need more thrust. I noticed that our side thrust is pretty lacking at the moment. So we're gonna do that. We're also gonna add. Can we add more back? No. Well, we can. Small ones at least. Probably gonna do that. One, two, three. We should have pretty powerful back thrust just in case we need to escape a dangerous situation then. Now we're gonna add a few. What do we want to add? You guys might have been there when I had the massive realization that you can scale these up. I completely didn't know. So I am using my small ones when I could use large ones, but whatever. Small ones just means more stuff to go through, I guess, really. Even though HP, you get more HP, but I mean, you just. If, let's look at it this way, spread fire way. So I mean, if something's like spraying you with bullets, normally smaller objects, let's just go in this, smaller objects in an array, if they're spraying you with bullets, let's say this one got hit, and then this one, and this one, if you had a big container here, all 3 hits would be absorbed by that large container instead of 3 separate containers. So I mean, I didn't even think about it that way, I just didn't know, that's all. I wasn't like thinking some sort of tactic about, oh, spread fire. No, because lasers, doesn't matter what design your ship has, if you run into accountants with lasers, you are done for. These are the death of me every time. A close range weapon, luckily. Well, I mean, I think there's one of them that's not that, actually. It's actually not that close range. Anyway, with that station up anyway, we should be able to gain more dominance over this area. Not to mention the fact that we are destroying a lot of these guys' large ships, and as far as I read, they're large ships, so they're factories. Like the green, like the bluish green factions factories are space stations. This one is, well, they're large ships. They're mobile and aggressive. That's why, because they're mobile. They need to be aggressive. If you're stationary, you're defensive. If you're mobile, you're aggressive. That's usually the way it works. Because otherwise you're wasting mobility. Might as well just take off the engines and drift. I'm not just talking about that, I'm talking about like everything. Wait! What do you think you're doing? You try and run away from me? I don't think so. No one steals my resources and gets away with it, because if you didn't notice, this is my territory because I'm here. And if I'm here, this means that I own it. What can I say? I'm just more superior than you. All of you. Well, not actually all of them. Probably not the center. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Alien Gamer, by the way. Just a shout out to you. You've been really helpful. Because not only did, just for the clarification, not only did he tell me that, just gonna buy this in. Not only did he tell me that the, that ship designs get integrated, he also told me about these agents. They are like other player designs or something like that, he said. I don't exactly remember. They fight you, I guess, so it's like a boss battle type thing, which sounds pretty sick. Sounds like something I definitely want to do very soon, but I'd rather take it on with a few minions, you know? My idea too is I want to get as many factory ships as I can, and I'll just release them. Any factory ships I'll make, I might keep one with me. This is my tactic I always have. Well, I should have. I'll keep like one ship with me. It's the tactic that I had in the last games I played. Haven't played in this version, but the old one. And so I'll keep a ship with me that has a factory block, meaning that if I die I can respawn there and then just get back my units, hopefully, if I have enough points to buy them. Do you need points or resources? I forget. I think you need resources. So once I get enough resources I can back. Or I might just build more with them. I don't know. Hold on one sec. Gotta love the old English breakfast tea, eh? It's helping now. Throat's been drying out, been recording. Finished recording PA and now recording this. Anyway, on to topic. So I have one factory with me, and then I'll just switch between my main module and my factory one. And they're usually the exact same design, just one with slapping on a factory module somewhere. Pretty powerful, usually a missile ship. Because just watching when they fire all their missiles as well, oh, it looks so cool. And then put a bunch of turrets on them and maybe some beams on the front, which I should do on this one really. I should put beams in the middle, have like a spire point. It looks kind of cool if it does. You guys have seen the Reassembly gameplay trailer, the guy does that. He just puts a massive beam in the center. Beam of death, and it's good to get through shields. Which one is it? Proton beams. Yeah, good to get through shields. Antimatter cannons. I saw someone, he made I forget who did it. He made small units with the the antimatter cannons on. And for those who don't know what the antimatter cannons are, probably one of the most powerful weapon in this game. One shot is enough to blow an entire ship in half. It's pretty crazy. Enough to destroy, easily destroy a ship. I think it's also even enough to get through a shield in one fell swoop. Oh, it depends on the faction. It's hard to tell between my missiles and the stuff here. Anyway. I really hope that some more features get added to Reassembly soon. I love this game, really, I do. I played the crap out of it in the last update. Took a break and then start again, and here I am. But just love it. It's such a good game, and it just needs it's almost like what Spore should have had, because the first part of Spore, I reckon a lot of people like that part, little fishy and stuff growing, a lot like if you played Feeding Frenzy, a lot like that, you just grow up and eat stuff. Small little game that you get in like Game House's Games Collection. Feeding Frenzy is, at least. That's full Yoda there. Went backwards. I did. Went backwards, I did. Oh. Speaking of Star Wars, who's excited for the new Star Wars? I am. It just would have helped if they didn't release a teaser saying, oh, it's coming this December. I mean, December? We have to wait that long? Nah. Yeah, it definitely was a teaser. It was more like a torturer, though. Love Star Wars. It's probably one of the first. I watched it so many. Number 4, I watched so many times when I was young. Pretty sure a lot of people was like that. A lot of people was like that. My gosh, my words, English. I don't even. Pretty sure a lot of people were like that, They had some sort of thing that they watched when they were growing up. Mine was Star Wars. Loved it, and love it to this day. I still am skeptical about, Disney having it. But hopefully they don't screw it up. No pressure, eh? No pressure to continue one of the greatest sci-fi things ever. I don't know though, it's debatable at the moment. Stargate is pretty good too. Stargate and Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, I'm into a lot of sci-fi stuff, what can I say? Sci-fi is awesome. Might have to... Now we put on the big guns. Yes, the big guns. Damn it! If only you could actually, latch it on. Seems like you could. Just put it between 2 turrets like there. That could totally fit. Oh, that's annoying. Now I'm actually gonna fire these, because I don't trust my good old AI to fire them, so I'm gonna fire these guys. Yeah. They sound so powerful. Like the little ones, they sound like they're mice maybe, but these ones, nah. No, these are the real deal. $131 hours, 171 hours of Persona. Ah, 2 best friends play. Love it. And And yeah, it's awesome. But anyway, so hopefully Disney doesn't screw it up. That's all I have to say about that, really. Well, anyway, let us continue forward. Hey, here's the thing, just in case anyone actually watches this through. If you're into sci-fi, even if you're not, what's your favorite movie? Favorite movie and favorite TV series? Just leave anything below. I mean, my favorites, I don't have a favorite, I have favorites. Mine would probably be the following. Mine would be either, well, it would be a Stargate, Battlestar Galactica, it would have been Revolution if it continued. Most, actually, something that I find funny, a lot of people, obviously not me, because why the hell would I want to watch it? Game of Thrones, they're into that. Joy, gotta love that Game of Thrones. Ooh, the hype for that. Well, I guess it can be good for some people. The war scenes would probably be the only thing I'd ever watch in that stuff. But no, not my cup of tea, that stuff. But well that really, it's that one and The Walking Dead that everyone's really into. Me, it was that wasn't The Walking Dead like a type of like apocalypse one. Mine was Falling Skies. I was into that. That was a pretty good series. I mean, I haven't watched beyond a bit of season 2, just because, really. I mean, I would have, but I don't know. It's yeah, it's pretty good so far, anyway. So yeah, mine was just Falling Skies. I was into that. That was my apocalyptic type series. And then before that, Stargate. And then, well, the series that I started watching at the same time with Falling Skies and Revolution. But the first series that I watched out of the Stargate ones, get this, was kind of funny. The first series that I watched out of Stargate, most people would start from the beginning, you know, they watch SG-1. I started on Universe. I watched Universe first. And funny thing, I used to do the thing where, like, you know, I wanted to see if it would be, you know, if there was anything horror-ish, something scary in it. So I'd just do a preview, like, type thing. I'd skip through it. And I think which episode? Water, I think the episode was season 1, episode 3. I was skipping through that one, and I saw part of that, that part where that sand cloud thing from the that planet in Air Part 2, that sand cloud thing like mauled that person, that poor officer. Poor guy. So I saw that part, and you know how sometimes when like you're in the you only see like the middle of a part, and then like it's not that bad, but because you only see part of it, or the exact like smack bang middle of it, you immediately like it's badder in your head. It's much worse in your head. So I didn't watch it, right? And then I went back through it. I saw it in my folder one day, and I'm like, oh look, the first episode of Universe. Wasn't there that creepy part in it though, or that scary part? So I watched the first episode legitimately, and I was like, okay, whatever. And I watched the whole thing. Watched the whole thing, and the ending was painful. Yeah. I'm not gonna spoil it, obviously. Who do you take me for? Can this station take my resources, please? Or do I have to go all the way around to this part? Is that it? Huh? Oh my gosh, what the hell is your problem? Take my resources. Damn it. Fine. Fine, be that way. I won't even bother with the traditional royal farewell. Oh. Take that quote in your face. Anyway, yeah. So I watched Universe, finished that, loved it, except for the ending part, of course. They should have really continued it. Those people. Anyway, and then I watched, try and guess. It's probably, oh yeah, SG1 now. I watched SG1. No, I watched Atlantis. I went completely backwards. I'm surprised I didn't go backwards in the episodes too. No, that would have been odd. See the end and then the beginning, it's like, what? Yeah, no, so I watched Atlantis. I did the same thing, skipped through it, kind of saw a part I didn't like, of course, because I had the Wraith in it, and then didn't watch it for a bit, braved it, YOLO'd it, went in, you know, you only live once, went straight for it, and then watched it, loved it as well, and then went through that. A few episodes were, yeah, like that weird creepy one where, for those who know, Elizabeth, weird. She had the nano in her, and she was that like weird thing where she was like on Earth and she was like in a mental asylum or something because of that, because it was just messing with her, and it was creepy. Oh, and that other one where I'm trying to remember her name. My gosh, I don't remember her name. Taylor gave birth to like that alien. Yeah. So my bad memories from that, but you know. Nonetheless, that's sci-fi for you. There's always that one bad moment in it. The rest is good though. The rest is fine. Unless it's like Alien, in which case then it's never fine. It will never be fine. It'll only get worse, really. You know, I can't believe it, but for those who don't know, you do realize there's going to be apparently there's going to be a Prometheus 2. I thought Prometheus was supposed to be a sequel or a prequel, one of the two, and yet they're making another sequel / prequel to that. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they're doing it. They're drawing out the Alien franchise. Not even into it. I mean, get this, right? I love, like, for example, in Halo, when I played Combat Evolved, I loved the Flood, right? So I loved the Flood because they were a parasite, and the idea of that was awesome to me. But Alien is also the same thing, but I can't take Alien. And I love the Floods. It's like, what the hell? I don't know. I also love the Gould in SG1. I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah. My sister has some pretty funny stories to do with watching Alien though. It's pretty funny. Oh, I mean, yeah. And screwed up and messed up at the same time. But, you know, what can we do? We all have our history of those moments where we can't get to sleep because we think something's gonna kill us. Some of us still have that. Yeah.